Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. This is Erica from Confessions of a Homeschooler. If you're new, welcome. Today I am going to be going over the curriculum that we will be using for my 5th grader this year. Now over the past 2 weeks I have posted my 8th grade and my 7th grade curriculum choices, so if you missed those videos, go check them out. Today we're going to be taking a look at what my 5th grader is going to be doing. Now I'm going to be showing you her work boxes, how we have it set up, and the curriculum that she'll be using. I am also going to be having her start doing a little bit more independent work. I will still be working with her quite a bit this year, but as she's getting up a little bit into the 5th grade and then 6th and 7th and so on, we're going to be increasing some of her independent study skills. So I will be showing you that in just a second. She also participates in an options program, which obviously I can't show you in the work boxes. They go once a week to an options program that's sponsored by our public school district, and they do some elective courses there, and they get to go and just be with friends and kind of have a day out, and then I kind of have a day off. So it's a great program. Everybody loves it. We have lots of fun there. Her schedule lineup there this year is going to be PE, language arts, science. Now we also do science at home, but one of the things that's great about the science at the options program is they get to do things like dissecting animals and a lot of different experiments that I may not actually either have time or want to do here at home. So even though she's doing science here, she also does it there, but it's kind of a nice complement to what we're doing at home. She'll also be doing a Spanish class, which she has done there for a couple of years, and a music class and choir. So she learns to play the recorder. They also get to play a couple other just kind of basic instruments, and they do a performance for the parents twice a year. So that's kind of fun for them. So she'll be doing that. I think everything else that she's doing will be shown in her work boxes. She does also participate in inline hockey, and she also swims. So that is going to be her schedule for this year. So let's go take a look and see what's in her work boxes, and I'll kind of explain to you what her day looks like. So here's my 5th grader's work boxes. So here's her first drawer, and in here she's got her Bible, and she just uses this NLT version hands-on Bible. She likes it. And then she has her Bible Word of Life devotion book, and I did a video on these, so if you're wondering what that is, you can go back and check that video out and look at them in depth. And then in her drawer she also has her little supply caddy here where she keeps kind of all of her supplies and just kind of extra fun stuff that she'll need. That way she doesn't really have to get up and do a lot of moving around. And then she's also got some extra things in here as well. And this is just kind of her first drawer she goes to. It kind of houses all of her general supplies and her Bible. Then here is her second drawer, and this is her Matthew C drawer, and she is doing the Epsilon program this year. And so I've already pulled out her first week's worth of worksheets, and then her video, oh, I need to get that. Her video needs to go in here as well. And I just keep her workbooks and her test book in the drawer for her, so then I can just really quickly pull out her worksheets. So she'll be doing that this year. She's done Matthew C for the previous years as well. Her next drawer down here has our new Fix-It grammar that we're going to be trying this year, and I'm hoping that this will be really fun. This notebook is for her writing. She has to write vocabulary words, and then she's actually rewriting the story that they're doing in here. And Fix-It grammar just kind of looks like this. It has, I'll try and do a review on this if I can once we get using it. I haven't started it yet, but basically each day she's editing a sentence, but it's a sentence that's part of a story, and she is editing it. She's picking out all of the parts of speech, and she's doing a vocabulary word for it. And then once she's done editing it, she rewrites it in this notebook, and she writes her vocabulary words as well in this notebook. And I think it's going to be a really fun program. I'm excited to try that, so we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you guys know once we've used it. This is our first time with that. And then the other thing that she has in this drawer in the back here is her Spelling UC spelling program, and she's going to be going through that again this year. If you haven't seen this, I do have a review of it up on my blog, but they're basically kind of a similar program. They're picking out the phonics from a specific bit of information, and then they're rewriting it, and through practice and repetition they kind of learn the spelling that way. And I actually do really like this program. I was a little bit skeptical of it at first, but I do really enjoy it. The other benefit, side benefit that comes with this program is, like for example, this, they're all themed. So this one is Americana, and as she's writing all of these passages over and over again, she also learns the material, and it's all helpful. This one's kind of a more history, American history kind of type of thing, and so she's learning all of that information as well as she goes through it. So that's a nice curriculum. Now in this next drawer, she has her science and history, and like I did with my older kids, we're making some changes this year, and so she is actually going to be using the Becca God's World, Investigating God's World Science series, and then she's also going to be using their Old World History Level 5 as well. And this is just because my older kids are doing it, and I thought it would be easier if everyone was kind of doing the same thing. I'm going to actually still be working with her through this, though I am going to have her doing some more independent reading and studying for her quizzes and things like that. So this will be a little bit of a change for us this year, so I'll let you guys know how it goes once we get further into it. And this basically just comes, they're both very similar. They have reading assignments every day. The science has a few experiments. It's not super hands-on, either one of them, I will say that. So a lot of times when I do a Becca, I will supplement in something, especially for like the history. I like the Evan Moore history pockets, and I may be doing some of that with her this year as well. Kind of depends on how it goes. If you haven't seen them before, the history pockets kind of look like this. Let me make sure you can see that. And then they're like lap book inserts basically, and so there's lots of different little things that they kind of learn about these topics, and then they create little more hands-on kind of things that they can keep and put into a lap book situation. And so they create these little pockets with all of these little inserts. So I do like those. It makes the Becca, which is not that exciting of a curriculum, it makes it a little bit more fun and meaningful for them. And then down here in her last drawer is her reading, and she is going to be doing some of my literature units this year, so that's what this is. She will also be doing the Becca Read and Comprehend Skill Sheets 5, and these are basically just timed reading drills, and they have 5 minutes to complete this reading this passage, and then on the back side there's questions and that they have to answer. And so I actually really like doing these. I implement these starting in 3rd grade when they're available, because I think they really help your kids prepare for tests, and they also just kind of get them into the comprehension mode of remembering what they're reading, understanding what they're reading. If they didn't get it the first time, they can always go back and look and then answer the questions properly. So I really do like these, and I use them. I think they end in 6th grade, which is a bummer. I kind of wish they had them for higher grades. But so she's got that, and then this is her writing notebook. We do IEW writing, and so this is her notebook. It's actually carried over from last year, and she keeps all of her writing assignments and stories and work in progress and all of that kind of thing, style charts, all of that stuff in here. So this is her writing notebook, and we will be doing IEW Continuation Group A this year. So that's my curriculum lineup for 5th grade for this year. I hope that video helps some of you out. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to email me. I'll put all of my information in the box below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.